Is this your first time in Scotland?
My first time anywhere, really. I've never seen anything except through the movies.
Oh, wow. Didn't know Mel Gibson was having a yard sale.
Good morning. So much more beautiful than the pictures.
Ah, Annabelle, this is Claire, my fiancée.
And is your husband here with you? No, he passed away a little over a year ago.
20 countries of your 20 favorite movies. It's fascinating.
I'm just all about new everythings these days.
Can you take them? Because they don't let dogs in here.
They're not welcome?
Well, they prefer attractive women, but you'll be fine. Come on. I'm embarrassed about having to run an inn in a place that used to be my home. So I do the housekeeping as well. I saw your Spanx.
I don't wear Spanx.
It's a wee bit of Scottish humour there.
Howard! There's no water!
This sorry excuse for an estate? I mean, it's embarrassing.
Do you need some help? I'm gonna need to remove the pet cock.
Can you say it again, petcock, in a French accent, maybe? Can I have one of your chocolates here?
That's not a box of chocolates. I'm sorry, that's my husband.
You keep your dead husband inside a box of chocolates? You're mad.
I'm just kind of sad. I gotta make new memories, or the old ones are gonna kill me. Let's get drunk. Sometimes you're very cute.
You're good looking as well.
Wow.
As well as me. I'm still good looking.
Rick, I'm here for Hollywood First Look Features. Today, I am with director Adriana Trigiani for her movie, Then Came You. Adriana, I wanted to tell you congratulations. You made a fun film. I'm thinking that your motivation for this movie couldn't have been that hard because you got to shoot this in Scotland.
You're right. You're right. What can you say? It's so beautiful there and luscious. And then there's that castle, which is just ripe for romance and comedy. And it was the perfect setting for this particular story.
I mean, so is it hard to like shoot in that location, you know, or like when you're not familiar with the country necessarily? Or was that the kind of the joyful part of doing it?
It was the joyful part of doing it because I really believe, and everybody's different, Rick, that directs movies, but I like a real organic feel. Place is very important in everything I do, so I really care about that. I had a list for Michael Hers, who's brilliant, and I said, you know, just like all the great countries of the world, we have a great immigrant population here. Bring it in. Let's just get everybody. So it has that kind of international feel, but it very localized to Scotland.
Can you take them? Because they don't let dogs in here.
They're not welcome?
Well, they prefer attractive women, but you'll be fine. Come on.
Kathie Gifford is in this. She's also the writer. And then you also have Craig Ferguson, who is Scottish. So how is it working with them in this film?
Well, I had a ball with them because they're both funny. And Kathie has a thing, whatever Craig says, he could say left hand, turn signal, and she starts laughing. He can say anything, 99 cents, she starts laughing. So they have this great chemistry. And so it made the film very buoyant because a lot of it was trying to get them to stop laughing.
Yeah, I was wondering if that's going to be a challenge for you, too, to be like, okay, focus.
Well, you don't really like to tell them so much to focus, but it's like everything was hilarious. And then Ford Kiernan is hilarious, and Felita Law is brilliant. And I'm going to tell you, Elizabeth Hurley is very, very funny. And Elizabeth is also, she's produced as well as acted. So all of these actors had like multi-skills, Rick, like multi. They were directors, they were writers, they were actors. And I think they just brought their A game to this because there's only really centrally 5 characters. And then we added the son, George, as we were filming. And so, they really had to rely on each other for everything.
So then did you find when you had them on set to make the chemistry go, was there more improvisation or did they do their best to stick to the script?
Okay, they stuck to the script, but here's also what happened. Sometimes we would be setting up the scene and we had the scene that Kathie had written. And then Craig would add one line before the scene started and it made the scene go. And that was what, but let me tell you something. He is so brilliant. If this was 1942 and we had the golden age of Hollywood, get out of his way. He's Clark Gable, Walter Pigeon, Spencer Tracy, like a meatball, made into one. He's good. He's plain old-fashioned good.
Well, so there's a couple references to Braveheart. which I thought were hilarious. So like, was that improv or was that in the
No,
script already?
that's Kathie Lee's whole intent. No. Kathie Lee went on one of her first dates with her husband that died. She's a widow, and she's carrying his ashes around the world to all the locations of all the movies that they love. Because they didn't have kids, they went to the movies all the time. So their first date was Braveheart, so she starts in Scotland.
When I'm watching this, I mean, of course, if she's the writer, and then you're there shooting her. I was wondering about her wardrobe. Did she bring her own wardrobe, or did she just go out shopping for the day to say, hey, what am I gonna do for the scene next day, and then go out and buy it and bring it to set?
Michael Hers, I have the books. I just got the books here. He developed an entire look for it, and if you go back and look at it, you're gonna see the palette. The palette are those deep greens, navy blues, pops of one time she wears a yellow, when the sun comes out in Scotland. Everything was absolutely curated and designed by Michael Hers.
That's amazing, because when I was watching, I wasn't sure. I was wondering if she budgets things down, or if she just brought her own outfits to set and said, hey, this is what I'm gonna wear today. So
if you want to
that's
know
a great
something,
story.
Sometimes we put her in such crazy stuff that she said, I don't know if I'd wear this. I said Annabelle would wear it. And then she was great. She was just great.
Well, congratulations again. You made a fun film. Please stay safe and healthy. The movie is Then Came You. Until next time, I'm Rick Hong, and you've been watching Hollywood First Look Features.
You wanted to marry me. Suddenly feel differently because this simple little woman turns up.
It's not that simple. It's complicated.
No, don't jump! What you have to do is to learn how to be happy again.
I think you're probably meant to be here.
No, I gave up my dreams once for a man.
He's different with you.
We're just two people trying to do the best we can do.
What, you saying I need a haircut?
No! Do you need some help?
Oh, sure, you're going to come down here in your sexy pajama top.
What are you looking at?
Nothing.
Don't do that. He's never seen a woman's legs before.
Happy.